Yo, what's up there guys, this is Immersive Gamer 83 and thank you very much for stopping by today. We will be getting straight back into Skyrim, but there have been a few changes since the last video, I'm afraid. I've now got 95 mods running and I've been very selective about the mods I've installed. Basically, you guys are in for a treat, although it does require a brand new game. So I've completely deleted all of my saves. Just looking at to reset my head, so relax and press Control R. Boom. Okay, so head mounted orientation appears to be correct. I will be going straight in. Hang on, does say load game? I'm gonna have to delete them. I'm sure I deleted them. Maybe they're sitting in my recycling bin. Anyway, new game. Boom. Yes. So here we are, guys. We'll be getting straight into it now, and the first one you will notice is the fact that we are not starting at Helgen. So there we go, straight into the race. We will be going to be called Lord Catton. Of course, that's my surname, and I want to be classed as a Lord. So there we go, and as we can see, the head tracking appears to be all sorted out. It may well be a little bit slow at the start. The reason for this is the fact that I've got so many mods running, and even though you can't see anything on the screen at the moment, I've got a mod that removes all of the words, so it's pure immersion until you click on something. So even when I walk up to something that's selectable, for example, let's have a look, this thing over here, or yeah, I can't look at anything. Normally it would say sit in a chair or whatever, and I'd be able to do that, but at this point there's a load of scripts that are, you know, running. One of the most notable ones would be a horse mob that I've got called Convenient Horses. Look at the state of this. So this is what I didn't show you last time. This is the very start of Live Another Life. So here are the options.
Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin.
And what you can do is pretty much choose anything you want, and it will start a brand new game, completely bypassing Helgen, unless you actually want to start in Helgen. I mean, I myself played Helgen far too many times to find it appealing anymore, so I literally just for the purpose of this video though, I'm going to be saying I came by ship. But I'll go through the options. You've got I came by ship to Skyrim, I own property in one of the holds, I'm a new member of a guild, I'm a patron of a local inn, soldier in the army, caught crossing the border illegally, that'll be the Helgen one, that'll take you to Helgen. I want to escape this cell, I'm an outlaw in the wilds, I am a vigilant of Stendar, camping in the woods, shipwrecked off the coast, a vampire in a secluded lair, a necromancer in a secret location, attacked and left for dead, a warlock's thrall. I am Eric the Slayer's childhood friend. Surprise me. The last one I went with surprised me, but this time I specifically want to start somewhere cold, so I need to select this. But all of these have got their own sub menus as well, as you'll see that in a moment. I'm not going to show you them all, but I'll show you this specific one. So I came by ship to Skyrim.
Which city did you sail to?
And then of course you can choose which city, so it's all good. I for one are going to choose Windhelm because it's very cold.
Opportunity awaits you, traveler.
And then all we have to do is walk this way, and there'll be a bed. Once we walk up to the bed, you look down at it. This is what the hype is all about. We'll be starting off in Windhelm, specifically there because it's a very cold location, and there's a few things that I'd like you to see straight off. Whoa. Right, so this is the first mod. We've got Sounds of Skyrim. This adds all sorts of immersive shit, and I want everything of it installed, so I'm going to spam that A button. It'll pop up again. Boom. There's 3 different types of Sounds of Skyrim I've got installed. So we've got Dungeons, the Wilds, and Civilization. And pretty much add a load of shit into the game, which is fantastic. So
I wish the Lords, Argonians, and Dark Elves in Windhelm got along better.
So one of the things you may notice is, look at the snow starting to form on the character. See how he's out in the cold. We've got wet and cold, so all of the people in the cold areas actually get well, look at this one. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the steam coming out of her mouth. Absolutely fantastic. One of the things which may be, actually it seems okay. No.
Staying safe, I hope.
What I need to check is the scale. One of the things which you can do with VIEREO, look at this. What we can do with VIEREO perception is press the Control and Q button to bring up like some crazy menu. You can actually go in this menu with the Xbox 360 pad, which is really, really nice. So you can have a look, first of all, at world scale. So what we want to do initially, the smaller is bigger, basically. So we want to walk over to someone which is that we can compare sizes to. So we'll walk over to her over here, and we can make it bigger. So I'm going to make this number literally, I think last time it was down to about 20 something. I think it was high 20s. Until like that looks like she starts getting to real life size. You can't really tell at the minute, but like, let's have a look. I think it was like about...
I wish the Nords, Argonians, and Dark Elves in Windhelm got along better.
There we go. There, perfect. Right, okay, so then we press escape, and that will store it. And now that's changed the scale. So everything appears to be life size. So his head looks like a real head, which is really, really cool. He looks really big, solid, but there's something that's slightly off. So what I need to do for comparison is I'll talk to him just for a moment.
We're used to getting by on
But he's not going to stop, so I'm going to let me talk to her.
Everything for nothing.
Disrespect the law, and you disrespect me.
She's not going to stop, is she? What I'm going to need to do again is press Control Q, and this time we're going to go to something comparable and convergence adjust. This basically means more 3D, so only need a little bit more, because you can go quickly out and things go from looking immersive to painful. The fact that you're struggling to actually focus. So now
the Argonians do the work the Nords
let's have a look. Okay, that looks really good. And then when you're happy, you can always press Control Q, and that goes back. And this just makes everything feel a bit more solid. So the actual convergence basically means the pop out. How much does the 3D pop out?
The Nords don't appreciate us. So what? I don't appreciate them right back.
And it's fantastic. So let me just do a little bit more. Actually, I reckon we can have a little bit more pop out, because it still looks just that little bit flat. I want the game to be, you know, just a little bit more pop out there. I think that looks about right. It's better to look at something like a person, really, because then you get to judge it.
I'm proof of their ignorance.
I reckon about there. That looks good to me. So, and now she looks solid. She looks like she's roughly just a little bit smaller than me. Her head and her eyes and her face feel scaled really, really well. So there we go. That's the first step I'd like to show you. And now what we're going to do is, oh, this is really, really cool. We're going to jump straight over, and we're going to go for a little bit of a swim. And there we go. So we are now out on the roads. One thing that I'll like you to look at just in a moment, the 3D is absolutely fantastic, but what I would like to show you initially is the fact that at the moment, as you can see, it's actually leaving footprints. I'm actually leaving footprints wherever I go, which is really, really cool. Absolutely awesome. And there's a little bit of setting up to get it right, but that just, even such a small thing like that, really makes things a lot more immersive, a lot more than you'd imagine, actually. And yeah, what I'm going to do now is take over, just go down to have a look at a horse, and just have a look at the size of a horse when compared. Have a look, the actual horse itself is going to be Hey, look at my man.
The best way for us to win the Nord's respect is through hard work.
He's pretty tall, actually. And the pop out on these bushes, look at the state of it. It was pretty good without doing any tinkering, but after just a little bit of messing around, that just feels completely solid, and it's absolutely amazing. I mean, look at it. Look at the size of this horse. And look at the steam coming out of his mouth. Yeah, that's sick. And look at him, man. Look, that's sick. He looks like he's fucking right there in front of me. It's fucking fantastic. And because we've got this mod on as well, everything just seems so good. The head tracking's perfect. I'm really happy with everything so far. Oh, whoa, that's right in my face. This is just such a great location to see. And he feels like he's just right there. Hey man, you alright? He's actually really tall. But they do just feel like they're right in front of you. I'm a little bit taller than this man, look. And with this Start Another Life mod, you just look how insignificant I am. There's nothing, you know, I'm a nobody. At the minute, I am just a pure little nobody, look. There we go. Complete nobody. And what I was saying about earlier, and what I'm going to need to do actually is remove my helmet, and I'll show you why. Because it was such a dark location before, I wasn't really able to see what was going on with my character. So then if you press the tilde key, that'll be the button underneath your escape button, and then type in show race. Oh, hang on, it's really hard to type, sorry, with Oculus on your face. Menu. Show race menu, and then press the tilde key again, and we can go straight back into this option, which is awesome. So we can have a look over what we went through before, just to make sure we're happy with what he looks like. Okay, and I'm going to name him again, Lord Catton. So overall, very happy, very awesome. And as you can see, he's kind of getting a little bit of snow forming on him because he's been out in the snow. We can then speak to my man. Hey man.
I can take you to any of the hold capitals.
Yeah.
Where do you want to go?
I want to go Whiterun.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
Thank you very much.
Never been to Whiterun before? The Jarl's Palace is something to see. Dragon search.
So, hopefully, I'm hoping by the time we get there, nightfall has come to the land, and I want you to see just what happens at night time when we get to Whiterun. It's crazy. Oh, look at this. Look at this. If you've got a 3D TV, you need to be watching this in 3D, by the way. Right. There are brand new custom signs. Everything. Look at that. Look at the state of it. It's beautiful. Right. This chest isn't normally here. I wonder what's in the chest. Ooh. Magical flute. What does the flute do? Basically, we need to get the flute out. And where is it? Where is it? I think it's in here somewhere. I'll have to flick through it because I'm not very good at seeing the menus. Oh, there we go. Magical flute. Boom. Right, now, so once we've done that, we need to go into the menu, and guess what's going to happen in the menus? Ooh. This is going to be awesome. So, I might hotkey these as well just for the minute. Yep. And yep. Summon mount. Yes. Check this out, guys. Alright, so let's get somewhere where we can see pretty well. Maybe there. Yeah. Look at that. Look at the state of it. Look. It's massive. If you guys ever watch fucking He-Man, that's the shit right there, man. BattleCat, yo. That's what I'm talking about. He's got some evil eye thing going on as well. And he looks like he's right there. He really does. Look at it. Look at the detail on it. It's got like a Mythic Dawn sort of shit going on there. Really, really like it. Very, very awesome. You got like a few bits on there as well. He's got his sword attached to him. I think it's like some sort of elvish armour that they've done with it. The only thing is, you need to be looking relatively straight when you get on him, because the head tracking goes. Basically, the head tracking goes when you're on the mount, and you need to basically use your stick. But that's quite minor. And with first-person horse riding, man, look. Absolutely awesome. Absolutely fantastic, eh? And now head tracking's back. And when you want to get rid of him, you can just press your shout again. Dismiss.
Need something?
Yeah, man. So we've got our very own BattleCat. Very, very awesome. I did really think about installing Frostfall, but because I've got the immersive HUD thing going on where I don't see any of the menus, I can't. It's basically removed the possibility of me actually getting menus on the screen, which is, to be honest, I'd prefer to have more immersion by less menus on my screen than, you know, anything else. Another thing as well, when we go in, let's have a quick run down here. When we go in water,
Hey, watch it.
sorry. When we go in, oh, look at the water. When we go in water, there we go. We literally get wet feet when we come out. You can't really see, but like people squelch and stuff, and like your clothes get wet, and like literally it's called wet and cold. Some of the menus as well, like, so in here we've got loads of cool stuff in the mod configuration. There's like convenient horses. That takes a while to install at the start. That might not even be sorted yet, to be honest. We've got Dances of Death. This is like a fight animation. So we've got general settings, kill move chance. We'll move that up a little bit. We'll say 35, and a 25% chance of decapitation. And last enemy restriction, no. We'll turn that off, and we'll turn off perk restriction as well. So we can do that shit anytime. Player kill immunity, I'm going to leave that checked. The reason being is getting your head cut off and then having it fly around is very, very uncomfortable in VR. Really, really is. So all overall, absolutely amazing. I've got some, this is what you call it, the there's like one of the war, hang on, where is it? Oh, hang on. Yeah, the Civil War overhaul on here. Let's have a look. So there's all sorts of stuff. Capital reinforcements. There's loads of stuff going on with that. I think this is just more of a debug menu. You just kind of let it do its thing. This is like dragon encounters overhaul as well. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. So they're debug menus more than anything. Got immersive first person, just for like some of the cutscenes when it goes. The first person view does not work very well with a lot of other stuff. The shadows go fucked up. The shadows do really go quite messed up. Look at that. Look at it. Absolutely fucking fantastic. What I need you to see now is Solitude. I don't know if I'm going to have enough money in my pocket. I don't know if I'm going to have enough money. Where is it? Right. Hopefully I've got enough cash.
Need a ride?
Yes, please.
I can take you to any of the hold capitals. Where do you want to go?
I would love to go Solitude.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
Thank you.
First time to Solitude?
Yeah.
Beautiful old city. Capital of Skyrim. I'm sure you'll...
Right, now the thing that you're going to see in a minute just might be... I don't... If you've already seen it, you're going to be like, oh yeah, I know that. But you haven't seen it. I'm pretty sure you probably wouldn't have seen it in VR. Right, okay, so here we are, up the hill to Solitude. The 3D looks fucking so good. Everything's fantastic, man. I'm going to be able to... I'm just looking forward to putting so many hours into this game. You right there, mate? Right, I don't know how much of a chance I've got, because at the minute, I think my weapons are shit. But one of the things... In fact, I might not even have any weapons, you know. I don't think I have. I haven't got any weapons. That's rubbish. That's so rubbish. Have I got any money? I've got a little bit of gold. Right, I've got a plan. I have got a plan. Oh yeah, look, custom signs. Very cool. Go down the hill. He's got his standard helmet on.
The college has been snooping around Sarthor. Mages in the burial crypt.
But the standard, even the standard helmets now look as though they're unique, because there's hardly any of them. Look at that, beautiful, man. Solitude's a fucking fort to be reckoned with, isn't it? Look at that. I mean, you can't really attack that from any other way. That looks fucking fantastic. Right, I should have maybe took the stairs. I kind of wanted a few more to install, but I was a little bit worried, to be honest. I was just a little bit worried about installing some of the stuff.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had...
I can't believe that this game came out in 2011. It's with the aid of the modders. Look at that around here. I don't know if you can see, there's like a little stairway going up there. This is going to be a nightmare. The water does go a little bit fucked up, I'm not going to lie. The water does go a bit crazy. I'm a little bit struggling, to be honest. Is that a mud crab or something? Yeah, I can hear something. I need to get my fire out or something. Flames? Yeah, we'll have flames on that one and healing on that one. I haven't really got anything at the minute. But if you can see, there's a bit of a staircase going on up there, look. And this game, it runs so well. This game runs, considering what I've got running, I think I've got about 95 mods installed at the moment. This stuff is beautiful, man. Look at the state of it, look. It's a fucking, what? Some of you guys are thinking, what is it? What is it? And that, my friends, is what we are going to go and see now. However, I'm going to save it because the road is dangerous. Oh, wow, look. Look, look, look. Butterflies mating. I'm going to save it because shit's going to kick off soon. Okay. Right, so we've got a staircase going over there. What's that? I heard shit. I heard it. Please have a sword in it. What we got? Garlic. I suppose it might help me in some way, shape or form. Okay, so we are at the staircase. Here we go. It's gonna kick now, guys. I need a weapon. But I do have a plan. Right, here is the plan. Okay, so you do really get a sense of height here. Give me a weapon. Oh yes, that was awesome. So save, in fact get his shit on quick time. So we've got elven light armor, perfect. Perfect. And that has done us a massive favour, to be honest. We've got a steel dagger and a steel mace, very handy. So yeah, I'll have the mace. Okay. And we've got a BATTLECAT for backup. So I'm gonna save it. Shit has kicked off. New save. Right. Come on, BATTLECAT. What's my magic saying? Alright, full health. Alright, we need to press on a little bit now, mate. You're not going to do her? Do her, look. Okay. Was her weapon any better? Alright, so we've got a bow. I can hotkey the bow. Mace. I think the mace is where it's at the minute. Got some arrows as well. I've got a mod which auto-equips arrows when you got the bow on, which is nice. So literally, the case for this one is save often. It's really, really important to save often now, guys. So yeah, we can save over that. And literally, this is what we're going to do till we get up here. And this is very, very difficult. Shit. And we are getting high now, and just the sense of actually being, the sense of being up here is very, very crazy. Oh, I mean, look all the way down there, look. Oh shit, it's kicked. Right, okay, shit's going well. Shit is going well at the moment. And it's going off. Whoa. Oh no. Oh, she smashed me off the cliff. Right, so as we've confirmed, she's too hardcore at the moment on very low level. So what I'm going to need to do is actually use her weakness against her. It's just popped in my head. It's been pretty... If this works, it's going to be awesome. Alright, so I need to get that. I'm going to hotkey that. I'm going to pull my bow. Right. Hopefully a bit of luck. Right, so it's kicked. Oh, shit. Hopefully she's not nav meshed. Can you go up here? She can't go up there. Haha, yes. So, we've got her on the back foot. Whew. That bounced off her. Ooh. Oh, she's stuck. She's stuck. Unlucky. So, awesome. She's dead. So, look at this. Is she still dead? No, yeah, she's dead. Okay, cool. So that's a long way up, and you do feel a bit like your tummy starts going when you look over the edge like that. Whew. So in here, there was a book. In the early days of this mod, there used to be a book in here. But now, I think if you've got the MCM menu installed, it actually goes to that instead. So I think you can actually raise the gangplank, or the gangplank. Oh no, you can put it down. So it auto disengages, but when you're over something at a similar level, it will put it down. So let's have a look. She looks like she's got some nice shiny swords, which I need, which is cool. Right, so I'm going to take a ship. Oh, and throw her over the edge. Proper pirate style. Arr! So, what else can we do? There's this bit over here. Don't know if you can see it, but down here, I can actually drop a ladder. So if I'm relatively near something, I can drop ladders down. There's a hatch with a full interior. Is this it? I think it's here. Yeah, I'm not going to spend too much time looking for the hatch, because the main purpose of what I wanted to show you is something a lot fucking cooler. This is a player home, but not only that. Let's have a look. I mean, can you just imagine if we were able to fly this thing, eh? That'd be sick, wouldn't it? Well, what we're going to do then, we are going to go into the mod configuration menu, down to Dev Vezza, have a look on here. There's a few things you need to do. You can either have attached to the ship. If you are attached to the ship, it will put you in a third person view perspective of the rear of the ship. So you'll see the whole ship, and it'll be smooth. But I want to be actually attached to the deck, so I still get to keep my first person view, keep for the immersion factor. Right, so player counterbalance, don't know what that means, but it sounds good. Let's have that. Full interior, yes please. Not that I know how to get in. Maybe I'll make another video on it one day. And the exterior, I'm not going to change the exterior just in case something fucks up with the scripting, because I'm on the boat now. Right, then we go down to this, which is the directional controls. It's basically the arrow keys, the right shift. I'm gonna actually change that, I think, although I don't know. It doesn't really matter what it is. I'm gonna struggle to see it. I don't know what that says, so I'm just gonna change a couple of keys. So handbrake, I'm gonna put that as right on my D-pad, and dismount I'm going to put down on my D-pad. So the rest of it, let's leave it as it is. Compatibility, I don't need to look at that. So with a bit of luck, we should be able to, fingers crossed, actually pilot this beast. You let me? So that sound there, I think that means that I've engaged pilot mode. So if I just start going up by pressing the shift, you can see the ship's going up. Yes, I'm going to turn a little bit. Oh, this is sick. This is so sick. We'll have a bit of forward momentum going on as well. You have to be very careful though, because depending on what you're doing, it can. Wow, look at it. It can throw you off the back, and it's not the most stable, as you can see by what's going on with that there. But overall, the ship seems stable. But if you do fast movements, it can mash you up. So you have to be very, very careful with it. Yeah, I'm going to go and I'm going to take it down gradually. And I'm going to try and put it in the water. We're in the water. We're in the water. I need to be careful though. Yeah, look. Yeah, we're in the water. Oh, this is sick. And now we're sailing. We're just sailing around fucking Skyrim. Look, there's wild. Is there wildlife? And just think, if you can have, I don't know how well this is nav meshed or whatever. You might have to have your crew inside, but like you can definitely be out on deck while everything's going on. I love how my bloodstains are still there from where that woman was. Oh look, there's some shit swimming. I think I'm putting it down in the water too much. I need to raise it up. Yeah, we're going down. Handbrake. Handbrake's on. This is fantastic. Oh, look at this, man. Look, Solitude. I'm sure you can go a lot quicker. But just to show you what the situation is. Hang on. Well, I think I'm going to take it back up again. So in fact, we'll go around this way a little bit. I want to take it back up, but this is just to show you can use it like a boat. Take it off. If you get rid of the borders on the game, you can actually go to the end. You know, you can just keep going. Pretty awesome, I think. I'm going to take it back up. I have to be careful with how long I hold the shift button though, because it causes that some crazy pop-up window about sticky buttons or something, and it will end the game. Look at this. This is awesome. I know I keep saying it, but I'm actually just proper blown away by this. We need it to be a clear day though. Yeah, one of the awesome things I'm going to show you in a minute as well. Right, if we can get over to there, just so this bit is hanging over the edge, so it's going to need a little bit of skilled pilot in there. I don't know if I'm the man that's got the skill for it, to be honest. Phew, that was lucky. Hopefully we'll be just over where we need to be. There or thereabouts. Sure, this is the bit. See, that's one of the problems about not being able to see your menu. And yeah, so overall, very, very impressive. Very, very happy that I've got it installed. And yeah, I'll just have a quick show you what it looks like. So let's go here, TFC. I'm still working out the kinks of it, of course, but just wanted you to see. Look at the state of it, eh? So, yep. Anyway, that's Immersive Gamer 83. Thank you very much for stopping by today. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I really hope that you stay tuned for the next video. If there's anything specific you want to see regarding, or any questions you've got regarding Skyrim, put them down in here. Let me know. I'd be more than happy to you know, to put something up on here. I'm more than happy to try out some mods you've got suggestions for. But this has really added to the playthrough because you can use it as a normal boat. I just need to set up a better configuration that won't conflict with other keys. But yeah, this is just a proof of concept really, just to add this to your game. It's got ladders that you can drop down. It's got all sorts of shit as long as you can work out the menus and that. Yeah, but just proof of concept. It is working. It is fully working with the VIEREO perception, and I for one am very, very happy. So yeah, again, this is not part of a playthrough. This is just something to show you a few of the select mods that I've got installed. There's a load more that I can't really well, I've got like 90 plus mods, so if you want a list of them all, I'm happy to put them on there. Just even things like realistic ragdoll physics and stuff like that. Oh shit. Oh. That was scary as hell. That was seriously scary as hell. Really felt my stomach go. Anyway, cheers guys. Take care. Bye bye.